Okay, for Brandy's past life read. Hey there. We're doing Brandy's past life read. Coming at you soon from downstairs. So here we go. All right, I'm shifting that camera, so hopefully it will get it. I am recording this today, but feel free to screen record any of the reads. So Brandy for past life, let's take a look and let's see what's going on. We've got the Tarot of the Orients for the archetypes. And they won't read tarot. They will read archetype. And then we've got the Sweet Forger, and then we'll see where it takes us. We've got the narwhal and the raven here as the friends. This is a story of friendship coming in. One is very, very odd, very unusual, very weird, and kind of considered dangerous and almost mythical. This is somebody that's older. This is somebody that's crone, somebody that's got experience moving around, moving around, moving around. This is somebody older. This is older teacher. You're coming in as raven energy. This is coming in as somebody that's old. It's like as if you had befriended the crone, if you had befriended the witch of a certain situation. This one's very much older, scraggly. This is a woman. What's going on with this? Okay, we're getting archetypes coming through here. And what we're getting is somebody that's older on the council, on the village type council, older wise men. Really, these two are like enemies. She remembers her youth. She knows this one. Ooh. This older lady, this woman teacher that you are friends with, pissed somebody off in her youth. Very much pissed them off in her youth. This is the youth. This is her. This is absolutely her. This is the person that is against her. And here we have this. The burden that is the one that explores this is you. You coming through here, and how you're getting and becoming. You become more like her. This is you becoming a prodigy, a little bit of a prodigy for her. She's going to pass the wisdom down. We're going, ooh, chills are coming in this room. I mean, it's cooler down here, but not that cool. There's chills coming in. This is something of the prodigy, learning the skills, the ways of the wise old woman, the ways of the witch. We're in the Forest Folklore Tarot now. What else is going on? Where are we at? I think we're about 1700s, and I don't know why I think that. I think we're about 1700s. There he is again, damn him. He's trying everything. This is why. She turned down his affection. She turned it down. She turned it down. This is why he targets her. He's doing everything he can to vex her. So what goes on with you? She had the wisdom. She had the knowledge. She had the savvy. What does that have to do with you? Why? It feels like you are the daughter she was never able to have. It feels like she's got the age of almost 2 generations. So the age difference is more like grandparent to grandchild. But it feels like to her, you're the daughter she never had. It reminds her of this time. Reminds her of had she chosen a different path. Also reminds him of if he had chosen a different path. He's getting to be where he's a little bit settled down, but still, this guy has ill intention towards you in this past life. This is him in his older age. This is him in his younger age, trying to destroy something. And in his older age, he sees you like unto her, trying to destroy or limit you, to fence you in, to keep you locked aside, locked away in a certain way. You're too independently minded and too wise for the era that you live in. You're like, some people would consider it mouthy or saying too much or speaking out of turn. You're also quite good. This is something you're good with the money. She was good with the money too. It's part of the reason he was drawn to her. But you're good with the money. Let's see what's going on with you here. What's going on with you here? This is a way of studying and understanding figures, understanding how things go together and understanding how you can add and get more money. This is seeing a resource in the water. This is seeing something about how the nets, I don't know why we're getting this. What I'm getting here is about how the nets are woven together. This is something that is coastal, 17th century, and you're seeing something about how you mend a net, mend a fisherman's net and how it gathers more. It's like you put something, I don't know what you do. I don't know how fishermen make it. Okay. This, I know this doesn't look like fish, but this is what this is. This is the bird with the wisdom that knows how to mend the nets, knows what to put on it. I don't know if you put like animal entrails or intestines or gross shit on there. Whatever it is you put on the nets draws the fish more towards it. Also secures, almost like the knot is made secure. The join is made secure in the net. So when you cast that to, when you give that to the fishermen and they cast out their nets, then they get a bigger return, a bigger return. So you sell nets, you sell this way, you repair the nets, you mend the nets, you bring this is what you do. You mend the fisherman's nets. You put something on there that is either like, I don't know if it's a fat or a grease or what kind of thing, but it helps it so the net is secure and also draws more fish to it. It's almost like it's a bait infused net. That makes no sense to me. Don't care. That's what I'm getting. This is what you know to do. They bring in more money, then you get more money. More people come to you for the nets. It's something that the crone has told you to do that she knows attracts the fish of that area. This is a very, very coastal town. I don't know what's going on with this. I have no idea. That's the craziest thing ever. Okay, let's find out more what you do. Why? The reason the old guy is irritated with you is because you're making money in a shrewd way. He knows some of what she knew, and he knows that you must have got this knowledge from her. Plus, you remind him of her just by your sheer savviness. What else is going on? We know how you make your fortune. There's somebody that refuses to see the gift, refuses to try the net. Now, isn't this interesting? We're seeing this again here. So we see the bird by the cup here. This guy's refusing to see this, refusing to take this on. This is your competition. This is your competition in the market. He refuses to take his nets to you. He refuses to believe that a woman could teach the fisherman how to fish at all. And it becomes more and more burdensome because other people that are, like he would be the big competition, and other people that are the little ones are catching more than what he's catching. But he refuses to believe a woman could do this. You're watching everything going on around you. You're watching him also. This is the fairy inspiration. This is what you've been told. This is what you've been told, what you've been told. The bird here, the fairy inspiration here. It's creating conflict in the village. You don't intend to create conflict. Everybody's got to make a living. You don't intend to create conflict, but that is what's going on. And this is like really, really tricky. It's like people are getting double yield for the catch. I'm not sure what that's about, but that's what's going on. They're getting double yield for the catch. Okay, how long does this last? 2 years? 3 years? 3.5 years. 3.5 years you do this, and the way you tie the knots, the way you tie the knots, the way you tie the knots, then you have to go forward, you leave the village, you leave the village. There's something going on. Whatever this guy's got going on, you know that it's time to get out of Dodge yourself. You get out of Dodge, you go towards the, I don't know what she is. She's just, the narwhal is what came through here. The rare mystical creature, you go back, you retreat. You go back. This feels like you're going back. This is feeling like this is a son, a boy, a child. This is also part of the reason you retreat. You go stealth, under the radar, off the grid for a while. With the boy, with the belly full, with the pregnant belly, you go to her. You go off the grid. You can't be doing the nets anymore. You can't be doing this. You have to learn something different. This is your legacy. This is the inheritance. She's not going to last out for 2 more years. She's not going to last out for 2 more winters. It feels like she helps bring and birth this child forward for you. You bring this boy child forward. Her home becomes your home. This is what it is. What she had stockpiled and set aside, she has made a bill of transfer to you. Very significant gift being given to you. And the boy. What else do you guys do? It's not in this deck. What else is going on? Go in here. We want to know what happens with you and the boy. Fate has stepped in. She's done something to make this actually very legally binding for you. And this is her stepping in with the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Queen of Swords, legally binding, legally binding. Elder grandmother giving the gift. This thing that you do, it's coming in as if you're working with the fiber arts. A few days ago, I got something like a spinning wheel that came through in my meditation, and this is coming through with that too. It's having to do with the work of your hands, how you used to do the nets. You're going into a different type of business where you're bringing this through. Whatever this is, it's like you would know to use this. Again, I'm getting a reference to animal fat, and I don't know if it's like lanolin or what, but it's something that you do that helps with the fibers. This is something you do a little bit differently. You know how to use the fat is what I'm getting. This feels like you're knowing how to, I don't even know what it is, but it feels like you can weatherproof wool. I don't know why. Weatherproofing wool, it's like wool doesn't take on too much moisture as it is anyway, but you put a little extra fat in there. It makes it like, the modern day reference would be kind of like a Scotch guard that you would put on your furniture, but back in the day they wouldn't have something like this, but it would add just a little bit more of a layer of warmth in whatever wool products you were to create. Yeah, something about the way the blankets are made. Also, something about this is preventing blankets from getting eaten or getting bacteria gunked out. Really weird, but yeah. The boy's growing up. There's a lot of silliness and playfulness. It's like your whole world is built around this young boy. Where did he go? Here he is. Here he is here. Here he is here. Your whole world is built around this. The Lover's card comes in again. It feels like you get love restored and back to you, balanced after this boy is grown. So love isn't really anything in your life that you're concerned with. You're just very, very business savvy for a long time. You have your own independence. Love comes later to you in life. But the boy, and teaching him this is what you've done. Anything else going on? The bond that's forged with you and the boy is strong. You get out of the fisherman's nets. It's like you escape the net, the very net that would create you or trap you or trip you up to do this blankety. I'm getting like a salve, like a grease, like a something that goes on there. You do this. The heartache that you had to leave behind. You left somebody behind in that village. The somebody that was the father of this boy, you left behind. I don't think he even knows of the boy's existence. He just knows you're suddenly off the radar and gone for your own safety. Word comes out after this one passes. Word comes out that you're going to be doing some of this, but it takes a long time for the village to understand what's going on. A long time for the people of this space to understand. And it takes, you do get a buffer of years for your son to grow. Some people know, but the word doesn't get back to who it is that is the person that's significant to you for a long, long time. So after the boy is significantly grown and gone. Boy's grown and gone, word comes back. This is how you transmute things, move things forward. You're near the river still. There's a river. So you've got seaside town, ocean, you move more inland, and there is still a river that comes through there. There's a river that comes through there, and there's like, I would call them like grazing pastures, grazing fields. This is why it's important for you. This is why you're doing the spinning work, because you're having access to some of this. You're getting all of the wisdom that this one had before. All of the wisdom that this one had before has been passed down and transcended past to you. So you can have this knowledge, this information. And when it transcends, when it goes down like it should go down, then you get this information and you add onto it. This is something you will add again. The cottage itself is a, I don't know the word for it. It's a place that you will give and pass it down and pass it down. It will stand for a long time. The keeper will keep this. The cottage itself will be passed down. The healing arts, the secret recipes and formulas that are created by whoever dwells in this cottage, they are going to get the knowledge of whoever came before. And this place holds a space. I think you could still go find it. I don't know where this is. It feels like this cottage holds the space and holds the wisdom of every inhabitant of it and will for centuries. Now this came through starting off in about the 1700s is what I was getting. I don't know what this is. I don't know where this is. This feels very, very complete. The gifts that you inherited that are inherited knowledge on the feminine side, it could be the matriarchy side, the matrilineal line. This will be inherited and going through. It could be the aunties. It could be a little bit indirect because it was indirect here. It wasn't directly from the mother, but is from the feminine line somehow. This is what's going on. This is how it's going and passed down, passed down, passed down. Anything else she needs to know? No. Fortune and fate will give you the wisdom in cycles and in seasons appropriately so. As one that dwelt, sustained, maintained, and held this space in the cottage, the wisdom you hold gets passed down, but it doesn't mean it only stays with the cottage. It also goes with the people, so you will have some of this wisdom in your life, whether you're making salves or balms or healing potions or whatever, potions, lotions, whatever it is that you're doing, you'll be able to do and have a natural instinct for it because you've done it before. That's complete. Wow. Holy cow. That's incredible. I a little bit flabbergasted, but that's what I got. It's a little bit grisly and weird and icky kind of stuff, but that's what's coming in and that's complete.